Hey, it's AP, and today we're adding some cool tech to my cosplay. Check it out. I love cosplaying. It's a great way to put those acting chops to use, and you literally get to put yourself in the shoes of any number of characters from great IPs across all different types of media. And this year's 2023 New York City Comic-Con, I'm actually going into uncharted territory. But this episode is not about that. You'll have to follow me on the socials to see what I'm up to for Comic-Con this year. But this is about adding tech to your cosplay to make it easier for people to tag you on social when they're taking their photos with you at any convention, not just Comic-Con. Today we're talking about tech in cosplay. More importantly, how to address that awkward moment where you get your picture taken and then you try to hand out a business card so you can get tagged on your social media platforms, but you have bulky gloves on or your cosplay just isn't conducive to hiding business cards. Well, this is going to solve that problem. Now, you could print out a QR code and attach it to your badge, but that's so 2010. Today, we're going to be talking about NFC tags, or near field communication tags. NFC tags are super cheap, they're very easy to use, and you can program them to point to pretty much anywhere you want, like your link tree, or your website, or your Instagram profile, so it's easier to be tagged after your picture is taken. And they can easily be embedded into your cosplay because a lot of these NFC tags are sticky. You just kind of peel them off, stick them to wherever you want them to be, and bingo, you're ready to go. Now let me show you how to do this. First, you need to pick up your NFC tags. I got these off of Temu, but you can also get them off of Amazon or AliExpress, wherever you want. They're really cheap. They weren't that expensive at all. I think if I paid $6 for this, I'd be surprised with shipping. They're very cheap. You'll also need an app to program them. I'm using an app called NFC Tools. It's free in the App Store. Look how dirty that screen is. Where are you? There you go. It's free in the App Store. They do have a paid version that has additional features, but I found that the basic free version is fine for my purposes. All right, so now we program it. To make this easier, these all come on a strip. I'm just gonna tear off one because I don't wanna accidentally program two at one time. So you open up the app, you press the read button, and then you hold the tag. On an iPhone, you hold it up near the camera, and you saw how quickly that read it. On an Android, you hold it more towards the center of the phone. I don't have an Android to show you how to do that, but I've been told on an Android you do it towards the center. So this just gives you all the information like the tag type, serial number, is it protected, all that good stuff, and is it writable? And yes, it is writable. So you know this is good to use. So now we hit the write button. I'm gonna write. Okay. Let's try this first. Add a record, add a URL, and I'm using link tree. I hate autocorrect, my AP. Click OK. And then and then I hit the write, and it's going to ask me to scan the tag. So I'm going to hold my tag up. I got the big blue check mark. Now, it doesn't give you any indication that it successfully did this, so now we actually have to test it. So I'm going to close out the NFC Tools tag, NFC Tools app, and I'm going to now scan this as if I normally would be scanning a tag. I hold it up, and I get the link, website NFC tag. I tap on that. And it opened up my link tree. Very cool. And so now I can, if I take a picture, I can go into my Instagram and I can follow this person. I can tag them in the photo that I took of them. How cool is that? Okay, so that's step one. We've programmed our NFC tag. Now we have to embed it into our cosplay. I have a few different things here. I have my Robot Man glove. And I'm using this as an example because this has 3D printed pieces to it. And I can easily take this tag, and it's sticky. So I just take it off the thing, and I'm just going to put it here. And I'm just going to hold it down for a second. And now I can put on the glove and say I'm at a con and somebody takes a picture of me as Robot Man. I say, hey, do you mind tagging me that on Instagram? And they say, sure. And I say, hey, well, tap my glove. And they take their glove. Am I still recording this? I'm not recording this. Actually, you know, I don't need to record this. I say, tap my glove. They hold their phone up to my glove. And it worked. See? So the link pops up. I tap the link and it opens up my link tree. Sorry for the glare there. And you saw that that was pretty quick. I didn't have to kind of rub it or anything like that. And like I said, and it actually keeps on popping up. So the near field communication is quite strong. It actually picked it up here too. And like I said, on an Android, you might have to do it at the center of the phone. But that was a quick, easy, sexy way to transfer my contact information or my social media networks to someone else without having them to scan a QR code. So a couple things to point out. So like I said, if it doesn't work, for some reason, maybe someone's phone is too old, it can't pick up the NFC, maybe they have a really thick case and it's just not working. It is okay, obviously, to have a backup method, which could be a QR code, which you could print out on a label, attach to your convention badge, and then just have them take, scan that and go to your link tree. If you are on an iPhone, like I said before, your scanner is near the camera, so you're going to hold it by the camera. By the camera, and it will activate. Might take a second. I think I've worn out my... There it is. It took a second. To activate the tag, and on an Android, you're going to have to be in the middle. Whatever phone device that you are using, it's going to have to be unlocked for this to work. If your phone is locked, it's not going to trigger the link to open. And that's pretty much it. So as you saw, I have this. This is several millimeters thick worth of 3D printed material, and that worked just fine. For my cosplay for Comic-Con, I'm using a leather glove, and so I can easily just attach a tag into that. Now with the leather glove, so here, let's just try it. I'm going to put it, and it doesn't have to be on a glove. It could be anything. It could be a pauldron. It could be your helmet if you wanted to. It could be anything. It could be a piece of jewelry, which would be really cool if you 3D printed like a ring or something that could fit the NFC tag. That would be neat too. So I'm just kind of putting this in here. My only pause on putting the NFC tag into a glove that's going to be touching your skin is that, if you're going to be wearing this all day, you're going to get a little sweaty. The sticker might come detached, so just kind of be cognizant of that. But let's see if it works here. It actually worked much quicker on the leather, obviously, because it's not going through all of those layers of 3D printed material. So there you have it. A couple of different ways to attach the NFC tag on a couple of different pieces of material. A great and sexy way to communicate your information. Get tagged in those photos. Don't lose them to the black hole that is the internet. Make sure you capture those photos for your own cosplay portfolio and enjoy yourself at your next convention. If you are going to give this NFC hack a try, well, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how it worked for you. Very curious. I think the mileage might vary based on the type of device that you're using, the age of your phone, as well as how thick the material is between the NFC and the NFC sensor on the phone. So let me know in the comments below what your success rate is with these things. And if you found this very helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you can stay up to date with all the cool stuff I'm working on here. It's not just cosplay. I also do model and prop making, furniture making, and all kinds of DIY home improvements. So you're not going to want to miss out on that fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.